Right, let's bring in our political correspondent, Amanda Acas, for more on this. Afternoon to you, Amanda. So, what more do we know about the government plan here?
Yes, so the government really are trying to make a point of cracking down on the issue of spiking. And today the Prime Minister has basically made two announcemements. One of them is this promise to roll out this training programme to 10,000 staff at bars and clubs across the country to help train them to better spot the signs that someone might be about to be spiked and try and prevent it, and also to teach them how to help deal with an incident when it's happened, collect the evidence, which is so crucial in bringing about a prosecution. The other part of it is that the Prime Minister's really reiterated a promise that was already made in the election manifesto to make spiking a specific criminal offence. Now, spiking is a huge problem. The charity Drink Aware came out with a survey just last week which suggested that more than 1 million adults in the UK said that their drinks had been spiked last year, but only around 10% of those incidents were reported. And so effectively the government's arguing that this needs to be higher profile in order to ensure more crimes are reported to the police and then dealt with by the police. But it is already illegal, clearly, to spike someone else's drink. It falls under several different bits of legislation, so some people are prosecuted as carrying out an assault, others under sexual offences legislation, some poisoning, but they can carry very serious sentences of up to lifetime imprisonment, in fact. But because of this, it's had a bit of a pushback, really. James Cleverly, the former Home Secretary, tweeting earlier to Keir Starmer that spiking is already against the law. As a former Director of Public Prosecutions, you must know that, or you should know that, he says he set out plans last year to try and crack down on this already, effectively accusing the government of basically doing the same thing when actually they should really be concentrating on trying to enforce existing laws. Now, the government would argue that campaigners have been saying it should be a specific offence for some time because it would make it easier for the police to follow up cases, make it more likely that people will want to report to the police, and it helps raise awareness of the whole thing. More broadly, though, the government has promised to halve violence against women and girls over the next 10 years. That's clearly a very important target. It's not going to be easy. What's quite interesting about this is that if they improve reporting, which obviously is a good thing, it is likely that that kind of will make it harder to reach that goal. But either way, this is something that clearly is a priority, and they need to show that they are actually trying to take action on this. But at the moment, we still don't actually know when this legislation is coming to Parliament.